So if you want to build those chest muscles, you have to understand what the chest is made up of. We've got the full portion of the chest. That could never be one exercise. We've got the upper chest, we've got the outer chest, we've got the inner chest and the lower chest. All different exercises target those areas. The moment you move away from the one majority exercise and you start to use a multiple amount of exercises, you start to increase your chances of having a balanced physique, which most people don't have. Look at athletes and look at bodybuilders. They have strong points and weak points. You have to work on those areas to bring that balance to your physique. The majority of people out there lack that upper chest. The upper chest comes from incline movements. Whenever you start to incline the bench, you start to target the upper chest more. Get that form right. The majority out there have now learned you have to have your shoulders retracted. You want to bring your shoulder blades back and down. Have that in place. Provide a slight arch in your back. And if you're doing the incline bench press, the last thing you want to do is incline so much that you start to make it into a flat bench. You either need to increase the height of that bench or manage your form better. It's a slight arch in the back. Everybody's different and everybody's going to manage it unique to their own capabilities. But you have to make sure yourself that the exercise you're doing and the form that you're using on it is appropriate for you. You've got to target that upper chest. That's going to come from those incline movements. I advise to use dumbbells. Again, that unilateral movement, it means that you're able to target both separate portions of the chest, the right pec and the left pec. You're able to target them equally because the dumbbells require you to use each side of the body. If you're using a barbell, there's that opportunity to cheat. You might push up more on the right or you might push up more on the left. All these things start to take away from the balance in your physique. If possible, use dumbbells as much as possible. So we start off with the incline dumbbell bench. Do as many reps as you can, 3 to 4 sets. Get yourself started, get yourself moving. Stay with the incline. Then you move on to incline dumbbell flies. Most people lack the upper chest, so you want to put most of your energy into working that muscle. Get those 2 exercises done. Then you've earned the right to move on to the next part of the chest. Me personally, if I notice that something's lacking, then I start to do more. I might do a full workout just targeting the upper chest, or I might do an extremely long workout working all portions of the chest. For most of my clients, if they say they're lacking something, then I make sure they adjust accordingly. They might have to do more to work that upper chest. They might have to do something different. If something's not working, it's up to you to realize it's not working early on, and then you adjust your workout accordingly. You never do the same thing over and over again. If it's not yielding the correct results, it's up to you to change it. So you now have to work through that routine. If it's you by yourself, you have to figure out how to adjust your routine. There's multiple exercises out there. But for the majority, I've noticed as well for myself, the incline dumbbell bench and the incline dumbbell flies is going to really help target those upper pecs. I usually advise 30-degree incline, and you can go right up to a 45-degree incline on the bench. Any more, you start to target the front delts. Any less, whenever you're doing a slight arch in the back, starts to make it into a flat dumbbell bench. If you do that and you complete that correctly, then you move on to the flat bench. There shouldn't be any real need for a decline bench. Most people's lower pecs are overdeveloped and they lack that upper chest. The flat bench is going to bring in the balance. It's going to work both portions. You do the flat dumbbell bench and the flat dumbbell fly. This starts to bring that tie-in. You're working the center chest whenever you're doing that press. It's also hitting the outer chest. This is a full movement. It hits every single part of that chest. Do the the flat bench press, then finish off with the flat dumbbell flies. You've officially hit every part of the chest. As you come down on that fly movement, you start to work that outer chest. As you bring it back up and squeeze, you're squeezing that inner chest. That's bringing that tie-in. It does the same with the incline. As you do those 4 exercises, as you clip through them, you do the incline dumbbell press, the incline dumbbell fly. You then move on to the flat dumbbell press and the flat dumbbell fly. Now you're finished. That's a chest workout there. If you want to push it more, go on to the cables. Do a cable fly. If you've noticed, people either do the decline fly. If you're starting from the higher portion, it starts to work the outer chest tie-in. It brings the upper chest initially, and as you come down and squeeze, it hits all of that lower chest. The same works on the incline fly. As you start at the bottom and bring it up, you're going to notice your lower chest activates initially, and then you start to squeeze that upper chest. I don't choose those exercises whenever I'm breaking it down to the basics. I stick with the regular cable fly. I grab both sides of the cable and I come across and I squeeze like so. I don't do any type of crossover. I just bring it straight until my hands touch, and then I repeat like so. Do 4 sets of each of those exercises. Find a weight that you can do about 8 to 12 reps with. For me, I train to failure, but my reps usually stay pretty consistent. I demand the most from myself on those exercises, and I'm able to push to pretty far lengths. If you can start off with where you're at and start to progress from there, then you find out for yourself how hard you're willing to push it. That's going to bring the next level to your chest.